I'm sorry Netflix, but I'm cancelling my subscription. This has been going on for just way too long. When Netflix first came out, it promised itself as this alternative to satellite and cable television.
In January 2007, Netflix announced a bold departure from its core DVD rental business. Watch Instantly allowed Netflix users for the first time to stream a library of about 1,000 movies and TV shows over the internet. Back then, CEO Reed Hastings explained the move, saying, "Mainstream consumer adoption of online movie watching will take a number of years. The time is right for Netflix to take the first step."
We thought, yes, no more ads for this cheap price. We're going to have all of our favourite programming in one place, Netflix. Netflix was as ruthless as to blow down so many companies such as Blockbuster.
Video rental chain Blockbuster has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection. Blockbuster has been synonymous with the home video market, but has been losing money and market share for years. Competition from the likes of Netflix and Redbox weighed on the retailer dependent on its brick-and-mortar infrastructure. Blockbuster has tried to keep up, ending late fees and expanding into online and kiosk services, but it's been unable to keep up with debt obligations. Chapter 11 allows the company to reorganize its debt, so Blockbuster isn't going away anytime soon. The company says its 3,000 stores in the U.S., DVD vending kiosks, buy mail, and digital businesses will all continue to operate normally.
Yeah, as if that ever happened. We truly believed that Netflix would be the media version of the promised land. We had hoped that Netflix was here to save us from the media overlords of satellite and cable TV. We really believed that, guys. We had full faith in Netflix to give us what it was going to deliver. But we were so wrong. At the time I had Sky Television, guys, and that was the largest satellite television provider here in the UK. And at that time I was paying about £40 a month. So when I finally signed up to Netflix, guys, within a couple of months I cancelled my Sky subscription because I thought I had all my Marvel shows, I had my Disney shows, had everything that I needed in one place. Why the hell am I paying £40 a month on just Sky? So when I finally had Netflix on my hands and I could watch everything that I've always wanted with absolutely no ads, I really believed in the dream of Netflix. And I thought it would stay that way forever. I thought it would not only stay that way, but it would become even better with more programming. But now, Netflix is a shell of its former self. Netflix has done the old bait and switch con, where they come in for a cheap price with all the best features and they lure us in there, guys, thinking that this is going to be the best thing ever, but over time, slowly but surely increase prices. When I first got Netflix, I was paying £6.99 every single month. Now the price of that has pretty much doubled to £11.99 a month. As Netflix increases its price, they're getting ever closer to what our legacy providers were already charging. And if they get too close to that price point, many of us will ask ourselves, what is even the point of carrying on? We literally left our satellite providers and cable providers purely because of the fact that there was no ads and that it was significantly cheaper. But it gets worse. But what other streaming platform do you know which charges you extra to watch its content in 4K? I can't think of any. Amazon does it for free, Disney does it for free, Discovery does it for free. But Netflix? No. So I'm now paying £17.99 a month. That's £6 extra a month just to watch in 4K. The price of Netflix now is absolutely ludicrous, especially when you compare it to the kind of prices other providers are charging you. I pay about £13 a month for YouTube Premium, which by the way I use most of the time. And there's far more content to watch on YouTube than on Netflix. Why am I paying that type of money for Netflix when I don't watch it as much? And there's less content to even choose from, guys. What's worse is that Netflix has been losing quality regarding its original programming. When Netflix first came out, it came out with many new IPs, such as Stranger Things and House of Cards. But in recent years, the quality of their Netflix originals have declined sharply. I can't even remember the last Netflix original which I thought, wow. Now I think about it, the last one that I thought, wow, was Squid Game. That was a quality Netflix original. But ever since then, there's been nothing else. So why am I paying the same price over and over and over again each month when I'm getting less and less and less in return? So what I've done now is I've cancelled my Netflix subscription. But what I'm going to do is, when there's a new IP that I like Squid Game Season 2, which I hope will eventually come out, I'll subscribe to the platform for 1 month. I'll binge watch the show within a week or two, and then cancel my subscription once again. The truth is, guys, there's no need to pay for Netflix on a monthly basis if you're only watching one show a year. If you want to be financially economic, watch your shows for a week or two, cancel the subscription, and when the next best thing comes out, restart it, and then watch it, and then cancel it again. This is now the new game plan of these streaming platforms. It was only a few days ago when they emailed me to say they're now charging me £17.99 a month for the Ultra plan of Netflix. And this is just after they've stopped password sharing between households. So now I can't even password share with my friends and family for different households, but now you're going to increase the price of my plan just for the privilege. That is absurdity. That is nothing more than ridiculous. And after all these years of you taking the mick and saying to me every year or so, £1 extra a month, £2 extra a month, I'm done with you, Netflix. And I'm sure a lot of people just like me are going to follow suit. And the sad thing is, guys, Netflix was the first major streaming platform to come out, and it's the first major streaming platform to take the mick of prices. That means that all the other TV networks are soon going to take suit. Disney is struggling. They flopped on many of their programming and movies, and they're losing a lot of money through their streaming platform. So it's not going to be sustainable for them to keep their platforms at this price. Mark my words, guys, one by one, all of these streaming platforms are going to increase their price slowly but surely. And then you're going to find yourself in a place where if you add up all the streaming platforms you're paying for all together, it's going to be roughly the same price, or I say even more than what you were used to be paying a decade ago for your satellite or cable TV. We all thought it would be a good idea if they all separated into their own little streaming platforms and charged it individually. At first, that worked, but that was only because they were getting billions and billions of dollars of investment. But now reality has hit. What we're soon going to find ourselves in is that all of these different streaming platforms are going to charge higher and higher prices to the point where they're now going to charge you more than what your satellite or cable provider bundled together in one package. No problem. I accept the realities of life. But as that happens, I'm going to cancel more and more of my streaming platform subscription services. Bye-bye, Netflix. Honestly, I'm not going to miss you. Cheerio. Bye.